Identifying the components of a given job is critical so that these factors can ultimately be enhanced as an integral part of the job design process. Job design refers to the organizing of tasks, duties, and responsibilities and other elements into a productive unit of work. Job redesign involves changing existing jobs in different ways to improve them. Job design receives attention for a number of important reasons. Job design can influence performance in many different jobs, especially those jobs where employee motivation can be influenced substantially by work factors so that performance improves. Job design can affect employees' overall job satisfaction, and under many circumstances, job design can impact both physical and mental health. Managers play a significant role in job design because they are commonly the individuals who establish jobs and their design components. Managers must make sure that the expectations, requirements, responsibilities, and accountabilities of work are made clear to all those who work in particular jobs. During job design, managers should consider the nature and characteristics of both jobs and people. Organizations employ a wide variety of workers, not just full-time employees. Depending on economic and competitive factors, these types of workers in firms can vary greatly. These may include full-time and part-time employees, independent contractors, and temporary and contingent workers. The jobs found in an organization can be designed to utilize any of the different types of employees and workers. Although some firms still use the traditional approach of employing full-time and part-time employees, many organizations are making significant use of independent, temporary, and contingent workers. A contingent worker is not a full-time employee, but is a temporary or part-time worker for a specific period of time and type of work. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, contingent workers are part of a group of alternative workers who may be on call, work through an employment agency, or operate as independent contractors. A number of contingent workers have contracts with employers that establish their pay, hours, job requirements, limitations, and time periods. Because of the inherent advantages, more employers are using contingent or temporary workers to staff different positions. Not everyone would necessarily enjoy being a human resource manager, an engineer, a nurse, or a drill press operator. However, some people do prefer these specific jobs and do well at them. These issues relate to person-job fit, which involves matching the characteristics of people with the characteristics of jobs. Consequently, different people will consider some jobs good and others bad based on the match between individual characteristics and the unchangeable components of the job. As a result, different people will find that they fit different kinds of work in unique ways. Attempts to alleviate some of the problems encountered with excessive job simplification fall under general categories of job enlargement and job enrichment. Job enlargement involves broadening the scope of a job by expanding the number of different tasks that are performed, while job enrichment involves increasing the depth of a job by adding responsibility for planning, organizing, controlling, or evaluating the job. Some examples of job enrichment include giving employees the entire job to complete rather than just a particular part of work to be performed, providing employees with more flexibility to perform jobs as needed, increasing employees' accountability for their work by reducing external control and overly close supervision, expanding assignments for employees so they can perform new tasks and develop special areas of expertise, and finally, submitting feedback reports to employees rather than only to management so that individuals have more ownership over their development. One technique that can break the monotony of an otherwise simple, routine job is job rotation, which is the process of shifting a person from job to job. The advantages to job rotation include that it develops an employee's capabilities for doing several jobs. An important model developed focuses on 5 important job design characteristics that managers can target. Let's take a look. Skill variety is the extent to which work requires several activities for successful completion. Task identity is the extent to which the job includes a recognizable unit of work that is carried out from start to finish and results in a known consequence. Task significance is the impact the job has on other people and the organization as a whole. A job is more meaningful if it's important to other individuals in the organization. Autonomy is the extent of individual freedom and discretion in the work and its scheduling. More autonomy leads to a greater feeling of personal responsibility for the work. Feedback is the amount of information employees receive about how well or how poorly they've performed. The advantage of feedback is that it helps employees understand the effectiveness of their performance, which contributes to their overall knowledge of work. Motivation, performance, and satisfaction can be influenced by the level of each job characteristic. In other words, as one or more factors increases, employees should be more engaged with their job duties and responsibilities. Autonomy and feedback are especially powerful because they can magnify the effects of other job characteristics.